wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hello, guys. Hey, Sailor Turbo 51 over here. I hope you're having a merry day wherever you are in the world. Yes, this is Christmas themed as much as if one can possibly be Christmas themed. Guys, please enjoy the Christmas carols playing in the background. And guys, it's holidays. Happy holidays to all of you. So leave a like down below. Everybody is feeling generous, so feel generous my way by dropping a like down below. Guys, for this video, we're going to do a little sprint championship. You guys can read there on the screen how the championship works. It's a very, very, very interesting one, and I'm very excited for this. The most holiday themed car, the Alfa Romeo, is our weapon of choice today with the red and the white, you know, and also we're going to be driving as Antonio Giovinazzi, who's even got an Italian like helmet, so he's got a little bit of green in there. So we are going as Christmas as possible. But guys, from my side, Merry Christmas to everyone, but I will give my thanks for this year at the end of the video. Guys, it's my first time ever being able to make a Christmas video as well as a New Year's video, which will be part 2 of this video because we will not be able to do everything in one shoot. But you know what? It's all good, nice and dandy. You guys have got something to look forward to New Year's. Please go check out the links in the description down below. And without further ado, let's get straight into the merry fun.
Good day and welcome to what should be another fantastic championship season. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit. 3.3 miles of public roads, closed for the weekend of course, make for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 16 corners around the lake with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. Anthony Davidson is with me here today to talk you through all the thrills and spills on a circuit where overtaking is certainly on the cards. Pole position is by no means a guarantee of victory here at Albert Park, with the top 3 grid positions all finding success in recent years.
Reliability tends to be more of a concern here than at the other circuits, as the cars are brand new and the teams haven't had a chance to optimise their strategies yet for a race scenario. All this means there's a fair amount of volatility in the pecking order.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, and it's Esteban Ocon in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Latifi, Carlos Sainz, and Magnussen, Hamilton, Stroll, Norris, and George Russell, Grosjean, Perez, Pierre Gasly, and Leclerc, Bottas, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Ricciardo and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
The random first grid has not done us any favors, guys. Once again, make sure to show your jolly mood by just hitting the subscribe down below. Don't forget to ding that bell to never miss a future episode. And welcome to Turbo Fox Racers. So guys, first round's in Australia, random grid, where we end now. The next grid is going to be swapped around. So there's a lot that can happen. So we need to be on our, we need to put on our thinking caps and do as good as possible. But for Christmas, we head to 5 red lights and it's go for the 5-lap sprint Australia race. This is all guys, all guns blazing. The cars are turned up to max. You just go nuts. It's only 5 quick laps. You've got Esteban Ocon and my teammate who got dealt a beautiful card for the random grid. He is in second place now from Esteban Ocon in P2. You've got Alexander Albon in P3 and one of the Williams at P4. Wait, lost if we see that. Oh god, it's a very good time of the year, and I feel with 2020 being freaking coronavirus, it's not really been a good year for a lot of people around the world. So guys, if you are spending this Christmas locked inside your house with people you really don't want to be with, now I'm joking, family is always important, guys, but if you haven't received the Christmas that you really would have wanted to, that you're used to, I hope this cheers you up a bit. Yeah, guys, hopefully the 2021 is just a much more better year. I know the coronavirus has developed now. It's basically evolved into to be more intense and more vicious. more dangerous, whatever the case may be. But guys, 2021 is going to be a good year. A hopeful mind will create a hopeful human being. But guys, we are back with the action. It's only 5 laps. We only got so much time to talk. Guys, also for this video, like I said, part 2 will be the New Year's video. So we're only going to be doing the first 3 rounds. It's Australia, China, and Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken. And then the final episode will be in Monaco. What's the other 2 tracks? It's Monaco, Canada, and Brazil. The season finale for this little championship is in Brazil. But guys, basically, if you didn't read at the beginning of the video, which I really suggest that you should, how this championship works, there's no qualifying. The first race is random grid. Then from the second race onwards, it's championship standings reversed. So the person who wins this race is going to start in last place. The person who's second is going to start in 19th. You guys catch my drift? So it's not. So let's say we end race 2. It's not the way that we finish the second race that how we're going to start the third race. The points that go towards the championship, we reverse the grid on championship points. So it's a little bit technical, but nothing too bad. No pit stops, no major tire management, just good old fun in the sun with F1 cars. And we are driving literally the most Christmas themed car, as well as driver with that little bit of green in his helmet. Most definitely one of the most underrated drivers on the grid, Mr. Antonio Giovinazzi. He's got by far the coolest name. If you want it short, Gio. If you want it long, it sounds so professional and badass. There goes Bottas off the track. Massive mistake there from the Finn. Here comes Verstappen on our outside. We'll go back to the Giovinazzi name in just a second. But Verstappen on the outside, let's give him a squeeze. There we go. We at least into DP14. Oh, and also, guys, these cars are like the actual 2020 cars. So Mercedes are the fastest. Then you've got Red Bull and P2. And then from third till, I don't know where, it's a random mix of McLaren, Renault, Racing Point, Alpha Tauri. You name it. And then the bottom 3 teams are obviously Williams, Alfa Romeo, and Haas. Not the point. So back to Giovinazzi's name. If you want to be nice and professional, you go Antonio Giovinazzi. It sounds so cool. That's a proper Italian name. It's like Alonso's name in Spanish, Fernando Alonso. It just sounds so badass. And then you come to the Italians, Antonio Giovinazzi. It sounds, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So away from the names, but we are driving as Mr. Giovinazzi. Gio for short. Gio. If you guys know that joke from Big Bang Theory, it's so fun. It's always as fun to say as Gio. Sheldon. I like that show too much. But here you guys see it's actually a battle between Carlos Sainz, Kimi Raikkonen, and Lewis Hamilton for P3 of this race. Hamilton has been on a charge through this race. He's definitely going to get driver of the day. But there goes Lewis into P3, and I think Albon and Rick and Ocon are just far, far away. He will not catch them because I think that actually happened at the start of lap 5, the final lap. Or the end of lap 4, you never know. The start of lap 4, sorry, the start of lap 4, not the end. Blech. Then it was the same thing that I said. But you can see I'm under pressure from Charles Leclerc, Alfa Romeo v Ferrari. Beautiful battle there. Charles actually. That is a lot of bashing there. Beautiful defense from myself. Charles loses out to Danny Kvyat, and we're going to come home in a very disappointing P15. But we're jolly, so yay!
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Renault team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their drivers walk out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team.
Guys, what a fantastic opening race. You guys can see it's short and impactful. You blink and you miss it. Raikkonen is on P6 in the championship. So as things stand there, guys, the grid's going to be swapped around. So it's going to be quite intense for the next one. And also China has a track where overtaking is not a problem. So it's going to be good. Renault leading the Constructors' Championship. How the hell did that happen? But without further ado, let's head straight to China. What are we waiting for?
Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Leclerc, Daniel Kvyat and Giovinazzi, Verstappen, Russell, Grosjean and Pierre Gasly, Magnussen, Latifi, Sergio Perez and Stroll, Raikkonen, Norris, Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton, Albon and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Things are looking a bit better for this race, guys. We are starting in the top 10, so we at least have to get points. Guys, obviously you can win this championship with any car on the grid, depending on luck. This is all about luck. So we will just have to see where we end up. I'm not going to try and win the whole thing because it's bloody hard, and as you guys saw at the beginning of the video, the AI are on 110, so they're at their hardest. 5 red lights and it's go, go, go for the Chinese 5-lap sprint race. It's not a Grand Prix. A Grand Prix can't be 5 bloody laps, but it is okay. You have to see that I'm in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Hamilton, we are on board with the man who's going to come from behind in that beast of a Mercedes. That guy's very quick, very quick, very quick. And you can see Hamilton is stuck behind the 2 Pink Panthers, the 2 2019 Mercedes cars of Sergio Perez and Lance Stroll, and he's going actually side by side with my teammate Mr. Kimi Raikkonen, who got P6 in the previous Grand Prix. If you guys look at your top right-hand corner, we go for a massive dive up the inside of Charles Leclerc and Danny Kvyat. Beautiful move there. We are feeling gutsy with the Alfa Romeo today, and Hamilton is now trying to actually get the position back from Raikkonen, my teammate. So there we've got the 2 Alfa Romeo boys feeling punchy, but that Alfa just does not have the grip of the Mercedes. It is actually Valtteri Bottas leading the way from Sebastian Vettel in P2, Daniel Ricciardo in P3, and then you've got myself in P4. Jeez, I must have had an absolutely shocker of a start. It's hard to keep an eye on both screens, you know, because usually people tend to look at the big one, not entirely what's the big one, but it is okay. We are still in a very good mood. Here we can see Bottas is bolting away. He knows this is his race to lose. Then I have actually got a gap to Charles Leclerc and Kvyat. So stuff's looking nice and juicy. We are looking actually towards Lewis Hamilton, who is still stuck behind the 2 Racing Points, who are actually trying to get past a Williams and a Haas. So you guys can see how this can get really interesting really quickly, because the quick cars have to get through the slow cars, and then the FIA wonder why fans keep asking them, please do reverse qualifying races, where the 2 Mercedes will start at the back of the grid, then you've got the 2 Red Bulls, then the 2 Ferraris, and then you go on and on and on. We will see how it goes, because it will just provide such good action. But the FIA, with all their money and all them being rich and all these type of crap, they say no, and then we get mad. But you guys can see here, it's not even real life, it's not a game, and how good and action-packed it is. We now jump back on board ourselves. We are defending very, very well, guys. In this little championship, I'm going to defend harshly because I am in one of the slowest cars, and I can feel it. Trust me. Look at this. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. That was my New Year. What a move around the outside of Charles Leclerc. What a defensive move. We went for the switchback at the hairpin, and then that's a bit wide. And heading through into that A section, I just squeezed Charles to the inside, and then I just cut around the outside like I was on rails. That was beautiful, beautiful. And now me and myself and Charles Leclerc, we are going side by side through. That's a little bit of contact there through the embanked corner. We quickly jump to Ricciardo. Will he go for a move on Sebastian Vettel for P2? Yes, he does. Renault v Ferrari. Up the end, so we're going to jump back to our POV now. It is myself, Leclerc, Kvyat, and even Verstappen! Somebody help us! Come on, okay, around the outside, get them out. Only we need to get the traction down on Kvyat, but he's still side by side with me. Danny, be a friendly guy. Please be a friendly guy. Okay, we keep P4. We keep P4. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. It's very, very good. Very good. Then you guys can see, actually, Ricciardo did get past Sebastian. So that happened. Then we know. Now we're going to rewind back onto Lewis Hamilton. Sorry, Lewis Hamilton. I got but we're back on board with Lewis Hamilton, guys. And now he is going for the move on Stroll, who's trying to make a move on Latifi. But that Mercedes is an absolute animal in a straight line. It just keeps scratching and clawing. And you guys, oh, go for it, Hamilton! But you guys, Hamilton goes for a double move. He's on the inside of Stroll. And that was beautifully done there from the 7-time world champion. Around the outside, Stroll v Hamilton. But Stroll is not going to let Hamilton just stay there. Actually, he does. I would have squeezed him at that final corner. I would not have been that friendly. But still, only boys like, and that is the daddy, that is the 2020 Mercedes, and the 2019. I need to listen to him. Don't listen, you dummy, you fight. Which he does not do. Okay, actually, he put up a good fight. I'm just busy being stupid. But guys, to jump back forward again. Now it's myself, Leclerc, and Kvyat still battling with Verstappen, looming in our mirrors in that Red Bull. And you guys know, I'm a better defender than I am an attacker. Look, in the race in general, I'm better than in qualifying. But when it comes to the racing, I'm better at defending than attacking. Not that I'm bad at attacking, but I make mistakes a lot more when I'm attacking. When I'm defending, I don't know, I feel calm. When I'm attacking, I stress my hiney off. But that's the vibe. This is how I am. Leclerc goes for a dive up the inside, but we get the power down. Only one lap to go. Giovinazzi v Leclerc v Kvyat v Verstappen. Blah, 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 blah. That's a lot in one sentence. Yeah, oh, exceeding track limits. Don't do that, Gio. Gio, don't do that. That's not very nice. That's not very good for your racing. Here comes Leclerc, guys. Will he go for a move up the inside of T1? No, he does not. We pinch him towards that curb, and he has to get off the throttle so that we do not collide. We rewind back to Lewis Hamilton, who's going for a move on, I think that's Roman Grosjean or the Kevin Magnussen. It's one of the two Haas boys. And that is a beautiful move from those two guys there. Here comes Lewis Hamilton, just on the home straight a few corners later, up the inside of Sergio Perez, who is stuck behind the second Williams of George Russell. A beautiful, beautiful move there from Lewis Hamilton. That was absolutely well done. He is on a mission, guys. Hamilton is not a bad AI in traffic. When he's got the car underneath him, he goes. So well done, Lewis. Well done, well gedaan. But we are now on the final lap, guys. He's still side by side with Sergio Perez. Look at Checo! The acceleration Checo got off that corner just absolutely spanked Hamilton. Guys, see, the 2019 Mercedes is better. And not the points. Oh, I just had to rub a little bit of salt in the wounds. But now, guys, Hamilton is in the top left corner. We are on the big screen where everybody can see us. Now here we go into this next corner. We stick to the outside. Leclerc has the inside. Ooh, okay, Leclerc's got to have DRS on me. I went over the white line first. I think there was a mistake, but it's okay. We're gonna weave like weave man McGee. Stay away from that Ferrari. The weaving actually helps us because now Leclerc's under pressure from Kvyat and Verstappen. But I actually keep Kvyat and Verstappen blocked off. But Leclerc is going for the inside. I pinch him to the curb. Hamilton is up the inside of the Haas, and he has already passed the Williams. I'm sorry, I forgot about that top left. But we are just going to hang on to P4, and I think Hamilton is going to get a P9 or P10. What a race!
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Another race done and dusted, guys. Let's head towards the final race of this episode. We are now in P8 in the championship. Guys, it's so crazy. I mean, we are now going to start, I think, in P13 for the next one. That's going to be intense. You've got Renault still leading the way, drawn with Mercedes. Then you've got Red Bull in P3, Ferrari P4, McLaren P5, and we are in P6 with Alfa Romeo. That was stupendous amounts of fun.
It's a track that combines the bespoke design of a traditional race circuit with the tight, close barriers of a street track that our drivers race on today. 23 corners and a total distance of 3.4 miles. Watch out in particular for overtaking into the braking zone at turn 11. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. George Russell will begin today's event from pole position, and it's Kevin Magnussen in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Grosjean, Latifi, Pierre Gasly, and Perez, Verstappen, Stroll, Raikkonen, and Daniel Kvyat, Leclerc, Norris, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Sainz, Vettel, Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo, and Alexander Albon. Ocon and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Last race of the episode, guys. Nothing too intense, but we take our Hanoi setup and now it's just to see where we're gonna get, guys. I mean, anything can happen. We are starting, what's that again? Let's quickly look at our steering wheel. We are starting in P13, so I'm just gonna try and get points. If I can get top 10, I will be satisfied. But for the final time, guys, for Christmas, we head to 5 red lights, and it's go for the Vietnamese 5-lap sprint race. Here we go again, not the Grand Prix. We are on board with Hamilton, and I'm in the top left-hand corner, guys. Look, Hamilton is right behind me. Look at the dive we make around the outside. The door was left wide open. Hamilton tried following us through, but was blocked off by my teammate Kimi Raikkonen, and he is struggling there with one of the Alpha Tauris. We go on the inside of the other Alpha Tauri at one of the racing points. We are on fire for this first lap. I wish I had like that thing that the Overwatch characters say when you're on like a kill streak, like I think it's a 10-player kill streak, and then the character would say, I'm on fire. I wish you had that in the F1 game. If you make like, say, more than 5 overtakes in the first lap, I'm on fire. That would be cool. Imagine Jeff comes over the radio like, dude, you're so hot, you're on fire. That would be... Please, F1, do that. Codies, if you ever watch my videos, please come back to this one and do that. Hey, Turbo, you are on fire! Oh, what is life? Guys, on the top left-hand corner, I'm going up the inside of one of the Williams boys. We are now caught behind the Red Bull and the Haas. So we are now going to try and make another move here, heading into this next section of corners. But guys, I'm doing a typical Giovinazzi Raikkonen 2020 type thing here, where my first lap is absolutely sensational. But also, when one lap is done, you're 20% done with the race. That is how intense it is. So yeah, you're almost done the amount of percentage of 25% race. That is insane. So literally when you're halfway through the first sector of the second lap, you are 25% into the race. That means you're a quarter of the way done. That's insane. But you go up the inside of K-Mag. Beautiful move. K-Mag did not even try and defend that. You lazy boy. And now we're going to see if we can hang on to Max Verstappen, guys, which I highly doubt because that Red Bull is tons quicker than us. We go on board with my teammate Kimi Raikkonen at the start of the second lap. And then break. Raikkonen just broke his front wing. What happens there? He ran into Lewis Hamilton. Let's go on board with Lewis. Let's see if we can see what happened. And then, oh, Perez! Guys, Perez just lost the rear end. I think he might have mounted that inside curve, and then the car just went whee! And he went into the poof wall. So Perez and Raikkonen are going to have to come into the pit lane at the end of this lap to replace their front wings. Oh, but if I was them, I'd just stay out and block as much cars as I possibly can. I mean, do you really care about rules on a 5-lap race? Like tiny rules like don't block the cars behind you, and a blah, blah, blah. I will not care. I will block them because a pit stop, you are guaranteed to be lost. Especially my teammate Raikkonen, because Perez is in a much quicker car. So what's the point? In any case, guys, Hamilton here, he goes for a move on the Williams as well as on the one remaining racing point of Stroll, because Perez is now not really a variable in this race anymore. But Hamilton right around the outside, Lewis Hamilton being Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes being Mercedes. Here comes the Black Panther. Hamilton is right behind Kevin Magnussen, the man that I overtook earlier, meaning he's coming my way! No! Stay away! How is he so good? Stay away. Hamilton, Futsek. Go away. Don't do this. You guys can see, I'm stuck behind the Haas, you're stuck behind the Williams, being chased by an Alpha Tauri, and then now, we've got that bloody Black Panther coming from behind. Gasly, leave me alone! good. Don't go for a move. Gasly, no. Gasly, no. Gasly, no. Come on around the outside of Pierre Gasly. Get the grip down. Ooh, there's potential here because Grosjean went for a move on Latifi. There's potential. Come on. Up the inside. It's a big dive. Don't make contact. We are on the outside. Come on, we get the move, Dad. It's a very risky but very rewarding move. And wait a minute. That was for P2? Guys, how did we go from P13 on the grid to P2? I'm a little bit speechless. I do not know what's going on because that is okay. Verstappen is gone. 8.7 seconds. Verstappen has absolutely spanked the rest of us. But here we go. Grosjean tries to make a move on the final lap of that never-ending back straight. But we defend from Gio. Then you've got Grosjean from Gio. We defend from Grosjean. We are Gio. Then it's Russell. So it wasn't Latifi, it was Russell, guys. Apologies. Then Gasly. And behind Gasly is Hamilton. Stay away. I will smack you with some Alfa Romeo juice. It's not going to do anything because you're in any case quicker. But you know what I mean. Let's make the Mercedes slower. Just give them the Ferrari engine. What's so hard about it? But it's a fantastic P2.
Drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Guys, that has been all the time we have had for some action today here on Christmas. Now, guys, I realize you guys are probably watching this video on the 24th of December, not actually on the 25th of December, which is Christmas, if you don't know that. Just so by the way, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But, guys, this is my Christmas video, so if you watch this, and you enjoyed it, just watch it tomorrow again. Add a view, please, add a view. No, I'm joking, guys. But still, guys, thank you for an absolutely exceptional year on TurboFox Races. Guys, if you haven't watched my final live stream, which I did this past weekend, please go check out the final 10 minutes, just where I say thank you to you guys. It's been the best year of my YouTube channel thus far. My goal next year this time is to sit on 250 subscribers, and I would like to have, you know, at least say, I want to average out about 25 views per video. I'm getting to around 15, 20 now, and I would like to get it up to 25. But guys, you guys are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you for an absolutely phenomenal year. It's really been a year of around the world. It's been a year of tears, but I know you guys have told me in the comments more than enough that every time you watch my videos, I put a smile on your face, and that for me is more than enough. It was my therapy for this year because it also wasn't an easy year for me. Lost my job due to retrenchments, and you know, it really wasn't a good year, I think, for almost nobody in the world. But guys, from my side, thank you for the support, thank you for the love, thank you for trying to get this channel to be more popular. You guys are amazing. We've got our goals for next year, and this is my way to tell you guys and to have an absolute jolly time between Christmas and New Year. It's been a really crappy year. Spend time with your loved ones and just enjoy life for what it is, because we realized this year how easily life can get taken away, and it's really just been It's been a tough one. It's been a tough one, but we've made it through. And with all due respect, you guys are going to see with my New Year's video, bring on 2021. Let's get it going. Let's get in there. As Bono would always say to Lewis, get in there, lads. That will just be... That's what we're going to do for 2021, guys. Let's get in there, lads. Well, get in there, Lewis. We are the lads. Get in there, lads. So, guys, from my side, Merry, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys enjoy the time you spend with your loved ones. Show them the video if you want. If you want to show them this weird, cringy guy, I do not mind. You guys are fantastic. I love you guys, and I hope all the best for everybody for 2021. I will repeat this in my New Year's video. You guys are truly spectacular, and it's been a fantastic year from my my side. A lot of fun, and we've got big plans for 2021. Not just the On Turbo Fox races, but on the second channel, Forza Watch Gaming. The link to that is in the description down below. You guys are amazing, and I see that I've given myself too much time to talk, but I do not care. To all of you guys, just thank you times a million. You guys are amazing. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all New Year's. Cheers!